Harnessing natural energy has been on the rise with the world's growing demand for electricity. Wind turbines have been popping up all around the globe, storing the wind's kinetic energy for man's consumption. But what about man-made wind? Every day, HVAC systems and refrigeration units of all kinds exhaust airflow from their subsequent energy draw and mechanical systems they're comprised of. In a time when it's imperative societies source reusable and more efficient energy systems, we've developed the waste airflow recapture system called Regenesis. Surprisingly, we're able to recapture electricity off of industrial-sized HVAC systems. Wondering how this was achieved? It's comprised of a cylinder that channels the exhausted airflow to a fan system, which then rotates, recapturing the energy through a generator. From there, we're able to harvest the wasted airflow energy from the device. Scaled to any size and mounted to any system that outputs airflow exhaust. This is made possible by retrofitting a more efficient, modern propulsion blade to the internal exhaust system. The blade is from a state-of-the-art heat pump specifically designed to push more air, able to rotate using a smaller 1/3 horsepower, 1.4 amp motor, replacing the 3/4 horsepower factory motor, providing an approximate 50% efficiency. Taking it a step further in our testing, we've added a variable speed, which we found could help find a sweet spot for both the refrigeration unit and the recapture system working together, maintaining airflow and wind noise while also conserving energy simultaneously. The recapture system has shown to reduce current draw required by the HVAC motors and also generate its own energy that we can feed back into the grid. Now, the machine is running all 4 motors with a 6.4 amp draw, as opposed to the previous 14.4 amp factory motors. With the new fan in place, a generator is mounted externally, driven by an automotive blade which is engineered to pull air, therefore creating a character of wind that promotes recapturing and nearly doubles the RPMs. The 2 fans rotate in opposite directions but in unison, facing each other. This increases the automotive fan's speed and torque. The generator can be twinned for a higher voltage output and is able to recapture the kinetic energy from the automotive fan. The power can then be stored in a battery cell or returned to the grid via a grid tie inverter. This can be implemented on any scale with positive results. Existing wind turbine research and development have shown that 58% of wind's kinetic energy can be recaptured, with 30 to 35% being used by utilities and private enterprise. After efficiency losses, Regenesis can capitalize on this science, putting it to use on man-made wind systems. In addition to modifying pre-existing units, this technology can be implemented at the manufacturing stage. The benefits to the consumer are beyond impressive, and this is only the beginning. The world is a giant mechanical wind farm created by man. It's time for a harvest with Regenesis.